COVID-19 infection. This infection has changed our lives over last 1 year. Friends, COVID-19 cases are again increasing day by day. We are facing another wave of COVID-19 infection. Are you one of them? Are you or your family member also infected with COVID-19? Do you wonder what to do? Should you go to see a doctor, or should you quarantine the patient at home? Whether patient needs testing? What should the caretaker do? Whether caretakers also need to get tested? And what other precautions both patient and the caretakers should take? Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are benefiting from these videos. Friends, as the number of cases of COVID-19 are increasing, I am getting a number of queries. A number of patients, they are confused, they don't know what to do, and we don't have sufficient time in our OPD to explain to each and every patient about the precautions. So today I'll be explaining all the precautions that a patient should be taking and the caretaker should be taking if they are suspecting or if they have a positive COVID-19 patient. Before that, I want to thank you all for watching my videos, for encouraging me with your comments, for liking my videos, and if you have not subscribed to my videos, please subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon. So, going on to actual questions, what if you have symptoms and you are suspecting that you may be having COVID-19? So, the common symptoms are fever, cough, breathlessness, sore throat. You may have gastrointestinal symptoms like diarrhea, vomitings. So, if you are suspecting that you or your family member is having COVID-19 infection, what should you do? Firstly, you should isolate the patient at home, preferably in a separate room which is having a separate in its own washroom. Then, if you feel that the symptoms are moderate or severe and you need to see a doctor, before going to the hospital, please call your doctor, confirm the appointment and tell your doctor that you are suspecting COVID-19 so that appropriate precautions are taken by the doctor and you avoid exposing other patients to COVID-19. Then remember, do not use public transport to go to the hospital, always use your private transport. Both the caretaker and the patient should be wearing medical masks before going out, and patient should not go to the public places or should not use public transport. Once you have seen your doctor will suggest you whether you should be quarantined at home or whether you need admission. If you need to be quarantined at home, then what should you do? Your doctor will prescribe you some medicines. So what you should do at home is, you continue taking those medicines, you continue taking plenty of fluids to stay hydrated, then you continue following other precautions, that is isolate in a separate room. Preferably there should be a single caretaker. That caretaker should not enter the room. The caretaker should preferably be handling over the things, that is food or the clothes, to the patient from the door. Both patient and the caretaker should be wearing masks at that time. Then it is important that both patient and the caretaker keep using sanitizer and soaps, that is they should keep sanitizing their hands to avoid spread of the infection. Then it is also important to clean all the high touch surfaces daily. So high touch surfaces are like remote controls, phones, tabletops, doorknobs, the toilet seats, sinks. So in the room of the patient, if patient is able to do it, patient can clean it himself or herself. But if he is not able to do it, then the caretaker can clean those surfaces wearing a mask and disposable non-sterile gloves. Also, caretaker should be wearing a mask and gloves even if he or she is going to handle food or clothes to the patient. And if you are taking the dirty clothes or utensils from the patient, remember you should wash them while wearing gloves, and after washing them you should throw away those gloves and next time you should use the new gloves. Other than this, it is important not to share any household items with the patient. Patient should have their separate utensils, their separate spoons, plates, bowls, glasses, mugs and towels. Also, patient should keep following other precautions, for example, respiratory hygiene. Whenever patient is coughing or sneezing, he should be using a tissue which he will be disposing after use, or can use a handkerchief which can be washed, or if both are not available, he can use the nook of the elbow. Friends, Other thing which is very important for these patients is to keep monitoring their symptoms. So patient should monitor for their symptoms, whether there is persistent fever of moderate to high grade fever, whether there is any worsening of breathing problem or cough, whether there is persistent vomiting, whether there is any bluish discoloration of the nail beds or the skin or the lips, if there is any pressure or pain in the chest. So in case you have any of these symptoms, you should contact the emergency department in your hospital and you should consider admitting the patient. Other than these symptoms, you should keep monitoring the oxygen saturation of the patient. This oxygen saturation can be easily be checked with the pulse oximeters which are available at all the medical stores. And if this oxygen falls below 92%, then ideally you should hospitalize the patient. So friends, that's all for today. In my next video, I'll explain about the other things, that is, when do you need to end the isolation, whether a caretaker should be getting tested or not, when should caretaker be stopping their isolation. So till then, take good care of yourself.